Hi, and welcome to Cape Fear Gardening. One question we get a lot this time of year is what is eating my plants? It always boils down to two critters, the white-tailed deer or the eastern cottontail rabbit. What I want you guys to have knowledge of is what each of those looks like so you can help mitigate and try to deter these animals from eating your landscape plants. White-tailed deer, when they take a bite of a plant, it is almost sheared off at a 90-degree angle and it almost looks like it's been torn off. When a rabbit eats part of your plant, it'll be about a 60-degree cut, and that's their incisor teeth. When they bite into the plant, they shear it off almost like a pair of pruning shears. So what I'd like to demonstrate for you is kind of how to deter some of the rabbit problems you might be having. White-tailed deer are kind of a different story. They can jump over very tall fences. Once they're in, they're in. But what you can do is buy some commercial products that deter them by spraying it on the foliage. Otherwise, try to choose plants that have a minty or lemony scent or a hairy texture on the leaves. They tend to not like those. However, whenever the deer do get hungry enough, there's nothing that they really won't eat. When the summer vegetation dies back, that's the food rabbits are eating. So what they're looking for later in the fall and the winter is the fresh, tender growth on your young trees and shrubs. That's the bark that hasn't hardened off yet, and that's a great food source for them. So all we're trying to do is discourage them from even nibbling on it. And a good thing to use is hardware cloth or the screen material you use in your windows. And all we're going to do is fold it over a couple times. You can cut it to your desired length, and then you're just going to wrap it around the stem and staple it closed. For larger trees and shrubs, you could use the 1/4-inch hardware cloth, which is a hard wire mesh that you could set up around a tree to discourage rabbits from chewing on the bark. I know when you have rabbits and deer eating your plants in the home landscape, it's certainly frustrating. Honestly, all you can really do is try to discourage them as best you can. Until next time, keep gardening, Cape Fear.